Hello and welcome to KDEL's Fireside Chats. We're going to be looking at how to dream big dreams and how to make things happen for your organizations and your teams. This is the very beginning of several chats that are going to take place this year. And I ask you to join me every second Monday, every other Monday, going forwards, this for the next 5 or 6 months, okay? So I want to say welcome to KDEL's Fireside series. This is centered primarily on my recent leadership handbook entitled Big Dreams, Making It Happen for Organizations and Teams. I'm Coach KD Ewulu, lead coach at KD Leadership. Now, this book has been on my mind since the year 2000, a long time ago, when I first dreamed of changing the world as a young architect, husband, father, pastor, business leader in West Africa. I wrote this book to lay a foundation for rookies, for mid-levels, for top management, for C-suite members, as they grapple with unique challenges, make corporate decisions, prepare for upward progression, and of course, deliver better outcomes for their organizations. As an architect with 35 years of experience, corporate leader with 30 years of experience, project management professional PMP since 2008, sustainable design professional since 2006, and a professor of leadership and project management since 2013. I've encountered situations that called upon my experience in architecture, in management, and in leadership to resolve. Having been involved in the design and construction of residential homes, offices, hospitals, shopping malls, hotels, what have you, both in Africa and in the United States, having advised leadership boards and coached different levels of organizational leaders, from C-suite members to frontliners, from small business owners to employees of very large organizations, I've come to the conclusion that the skills, the mindset that we need to be successful in these different scenarios, whether it's in Africa or in Europe, in the US, whether it's as a mid-level, as an entry level, or as a top-level person, centers around dreaming big dreams. Having a big dream, something that will propel us in the mornings to get up and to apply ourselves to the best of our abilities to achieve it. So as I've said, I've worked with and interacted with workforces in 3 continents. And I know that what it takes to succeed as a frontliner, a mid-level executive, or an executive, a high-level executive, basically requires training, okay? I've also learned to deliver these trainings formally and informally through electronic or face-to-face media. So to deliver valuable content to as many corporate persons as possible, a one-stop medium was required. I realized that one could not stand up on those platforms, as many platforms as necessary to get the message across. And so I realized that a handbook that will touch on strategic leadership, decision-making, project management, effective communications, delegation, conflict resolution, productivity sustenance, change management, and on, entrepreneurship, negotiations, team management practices was required. That's just what was necessary. A handbook that people could refer to as they face different challenges with these scenarios I just mentioned. So my promise was that this book would help you courageously remove the limitations you have placed over the size of your dreams. You will understand that people who change the world do so because they first dared to dream big dreams. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just define a dream very quickly for us. A dream is a visualization of something that we desire for our future. It's a vision or picture in the mind of each and every one of us. So when we have a dream, it does have the power to galvanize us from a state of limbo or inaction to a state of energized action, right? It's therefore imperative that to achieve any level of success in our endeavors, one must first dream, or basically see the future outcome of our visualizations in our minds. You got to see the end result in your mind's eye. Now, there are several things we should do with a dream to ensure that it adds value to our lives. Number one, we should write our dream down as soon as it occurs. What's your dream for this year? Do you have it written down already, or are you carrying it here? Secondly, we should place the record of a dream in a location where it is visible to us daily. Have you done so? On the wall, in your office, on your electronic reminder or calendar, on your screensaver maybe? Somewhere that you can see it all the time and it reminds you that this is your dream for the month, for the year, for the next 5 years, whatever the time interval is. Thirdly, we should fashion out a plan on how to achieve that dream. It's called a strategic plan, a plan for the immediate future. So, have you written out a plan, no matter how high level it is, that will help you achieve your dream? This plan should include strategies and tactics. What are those? Strategy is a plan of action for the near future. A tactic is a plan of action for now. You should have both strategies and tactics. Number 4, we should be selective about who we share our dreams with. Keep your dream to yourself. Now, you can tell someone who can keep you accountable, someone who can ask you about your progress, someone who can gently chastise you when you fall behind, and the flip side of a coin, applaud you when you keep to the pace or you are ahead of schedule. A famous author, I think it was Harold Robbins, titled his book, Dreams Die First. So remember, my friends, your dream is very valuable. Protect it from discouragers and naysayers. Believe in yourself and in your ability to plan, to prepare, and to execute. The rest depends on time. I wanted to let you know that success begins with a dream. And in order to make significant progress in life, you need to have a high-level dream, okay? This simply means a desired end result that does not yet have clearly defined ways and means to get there. A futuristic destination without clearly thought out methodologies and processes for its achievement. Now, at the onset of your journey, you're just a dreamer. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's also nothing wrong with having a dream without the strategies in place for achieving it. Strategies come later as you begin to plan and prepare. Now, it's an incontestable fact that your dream gives your life a purpose and a drive. And with that drive comes concerted action towards the goals as visualized in your mind's eye. Does it now make sense that if a dream is to achieve, that if a dream is a precursor to success, then we should dream big dreams in order to achieve great things? Let me say that again. It makes sense that if your dream is a precursor to your success, then we should dream big dreams so as to achieve great things. The world is full of people who do not understand this principle, and therefore dream small or not at all, and wonder why extraordinary things do not happen for them or to them. So, apart from the above reasons, 2 time-related circumstances can impede the progression of your dreams. These are, number 1, dreams can fade away with time. And number two, dreams can take time to come to fruition. And this is why wisdom stipulates that we write our dreams down. Not just so we can be reminded of them, but so we can patiently wait for them, work towards their fulfillment, and inspire others who read them to leverage them, make them theirs, and achieve extraordinary things. I will leave you with this Japanese proverb. A dream without action is a daydream. Action without vision is a nightmare. Let me say that again. Vision without action is a daydream. Action without vision is a nightmare. All right. So having said this now, in our next broadcast, I'm going to be sharing something else with us in our next broadcast. Okay? And that broadcast will be on February 5th, 2024. You're going to see it on LinkedIn and all the social media platforms. We're going to be looking at why dream big dreams. Okay? That's what's happening in our next broadcast. So I want you to get prepared for these broadcasts by grabbing a copy of the book. The book is on Amazon. You can get it as an ebook. You can see on the link on your page there. You can get it as an ebook or a paperback. I think the ebook is $9 and the paperback is $15 or something. Anyway, that's just the book we're going to be using as we go on with these fireside chats, moving on and on and on. Remember, it's going to be happening every 2 weeks, every Monday of every 2 weeks. So once we finish on February 5th, we're going to have another one on February the 19th and on that way. Okay, I want to close now by saying thank you so much for just joining me on this little chat. I wish you all a focused, successful, and satisfying 2 weeks. And I'll see you at the second broadcast. Take care now. Dr. KD signing out.